Okay, so the Suicide Squad trailer was officially released online, which means I can talk about it now. Warner Brothers, after 24 hours and some change, they were like, you know what? Enough people have watched this bootleg version. Let's just do a Marvel. Let's just fucking release it. You know, god damn it. It's not gonna, let's capitalize on these 7 million views that have been garnered. For fuck's sake. I mean, it was crazy. I watched a bit of it, but I didn't want to publicize it. There's no point. There were there were some really good trailers that were bootlegged onto the internet, but it's not worth talking about if you can't see it properly. It's not worth seeing in like the corner of the screen, or like at an angle, or if one dude stands up. So you know, it doesn't bear talking about. I'm only going to talk about stuff that we can all watch, and we can watch this. And lo and behold, it looks pretty interesting, man. I mean, it's very plot light, but premise heavy. You get that. It starts off with Amanda Waller having dinner with some, high-ranking military officials and just saying, like, yeah, I got a few people together. It's like, where'd you put them? Let's just say I put them in a hole and I threw away the hole. What? So I mean, Bell Rev. We already know that. That's interesting. So we know that's happening, and it sets it up. It's like we're going to use these people with abilities. And they reference Superman. I was like, I don't know. Maybe Superman thought these. Maybe when Superman showed up was like a beacon for them to come out of the shadows, and just the weirdos. So it's not like in most superhero movies where, oh, this guy has powers. Now this guy has powers. No, these guys always had powers. They're just now a bit more out and proud about it, following Man of Steel and whatever. Interesting. So yeah, that's the thing that's happening. And she mentions how, look, built-in deniability. The guy's like, we're going to send these people to do some very dangerous missions for us. And they're like, these are bad guys. Exactly. They have built-in deniability. So it's going to be a kid, so that it's actually a genius concept. It's like, Danny, why did the stadium get blown up? Because bad guys, Timmy. And that's it, that's it. Just, yeah, no government enforcement, no, nothing like that. It was just that. And then we get to see some shots of the team coming together. We know that they're in prison. We see a lot of that. We see Harley Quinn like dangling from inside a cage. I guess that just goes to show how like weird and ethereal she is. I mean, it's not great. She doesn't get as much like dialogue in this than I thought. It's just the moment where she's talking to Amanda Waller going, are you the devil? And we do see a few clips later on of her taking down some fuckers in her own cell. So clearly people are sent in to apprehend her. It doesn't work. We get to see Will Smith, a few flashbacks of him. He's a family man. Will Smith, family man, constant family man. But Deadshot does have a daughter, and Will Smith sells that like nobody else does. I mean, he just does. Even in After Earth, he's good. He's not great, but he sells it. So yeah, we get to see a bit more Killer Croc is like wheeled in on a gurney, which I think is pretty cool. And there's a moment where you get to see his face just moving. I was like, this looks better. I thought it was this big fucking rubbery mask, but whenever you see it in action for a sec, it's on point, man. It's just like the way he just looks and he blinks, and it almost, I don't know if they put a little bit of like motion capture or something on it afterwards, but it doesn't look like a prosthetic. Whatever you're looking at, you're like, this looks good. This looks like a dude with a skin condition. I like that. We don't get to see any of Captain Boomerang boomeranging. We get to see Cara Delevingne in a hole in the ground. She's like mining, and then we see her in a bath with all this like weird occult shit behind her. I was like, what is this? So no finished effects, no, well no, that's not true. There are some finished effects. It's not very CGI heavy, which I thought is pretty good. It's like, there's a lot of explosions, we see like a panda robbing a bank. We do get to see Batman on the roof of what will inevitably be the Joker's car, and Harley's in it going, hope you got insurance, ha! Okay, dead on. That looked pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, we get to see El Diablo lighting a match. We get that shot of Deadshot rappelling down the building. I don't know if that was Will Smith or not, but that looked great. That had already been leaked out to the press or by some paparazzi, whatever. But fuck that shit. He looked great in the actual, just that cool overhead shot as he just hops down. Love it. Excellent. Don't get to see any of Viola Davis's Amanda Waller kicking ass, but she's got the tone just right, and she is that sort of imposing figure. She's got that down to a T, man. So yeah, Captain Boomerang, his chops look good. We get to hear Jai Courtney's Australian accent, which is good. Who'd have thought? He doesn't use it, so wow. Yeah, good. You know, all round a good show, jolly good show. A good trailer, a really good trailer. It's very interesting. But you know, if you're watching like 3/4, and Will Smith even name drops them, it's like, what? So we're the patsies then? Huh. We're some kind of Suicide Squad? He said the thing. Someone had to say the thing. So yeah, but if you were sold on 3/4 of the trailer and you're like, you know what, this ain't bad. This is pretty good. I like this. There we go. This is, you know, I could go and see this. The last 10 seconds are where you just hear that giggle. There's just chuckling laughter coming in a dark room, and you just see like the 2 feet, and it's just, I'm not gonna hurt you. And it's Jared Leto's Joker, and then it cuts to a full shot of the Suicide Squad walking towards the camera. Back to Leto. I'm not gonna kill you. I fucked that up. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you, really, really bad. Yes, that was brilliant. I'm on board. People have been like, oh, he sounds like he's doing a Heath Ledger impression. I'm like, no more than anybody else, really. I hear a little bit of Mark Hamill in there. You can hear the manic. Like Mark Hamill said, whenever he was doing his Joker impression, a lot of it is just like, if you're stoned and you're trying not to be stoned in work or in front of your parents, you're just like, maintain. And he's just, because Joker's got all this madness that's just constantly getting out, and he's just like, I'm going to let it out in a second, I'm going to let it out this shortly laugh, but just maintain. There was a bit of that, so I didn't mind it, and I liked it. Yeah, I didn't like the first image of the Joker. I had my reservations. I thought, it's okay, but I want to see him in action. We saw some paparazzi shots of him in a suit and stuff, talking to Harley. Doesn't matter. That right there, that image of him with the electric clamps, pumps, things, and just looking dead at, that is brilliantly terrifying. Yes, and you could hear the whole H crowd just went, yeah, all right, they were sold. They were sold on it from that point. So, yeah, I'm on board. Really good first look at the Suicide Squad. And this is, with that almost brings my Comic-Con coverage to an end. I'll do a little ancillary video or two in the next couple of days, but that's one of the big things from Comic-Con. Yes, awesome. As soon as they release the Deadpool footage, then yeah, I'll do a video on that. But yeah, so far so good. That's all I gotta say on that. If you like this vid, please click like, subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz. And I'll see you when I see you, YouTube. Goodbye.